Okay, check this out. This is the wood boiler I've been talking about. I don't even know where to begin with this thing. This is something that blows my mind even to this day. So there's the chimney. Here's the wood boiler. It's a central boiler, classic edition, insulated cast iron. There's some of the information on it if you want to check that out. It's got a maintenance schedule. Yeah, pretty crazy. So essentially what this does, if you're not familiar with them, bear with me because I'm not too familiar with it either yet, but what this does is you burn wood, lots and lots of wood, big pieces of wood, lots and lots of wood. The previous owner chopped down his own trees and claims 10 cords of wood would run his house for a season. Now, up here in Michigan, the season means winter. So, and winter here is about 8 months out of the year, I would assume. So anyway, you throw the wood in. I'm not going to open it up or get too technical right now because I don't want to mess anything up. Throw the wood in. Bam. Get your fire going. You got all kinds of little tools, rakes, shovels. You're going to need it all to work with this thing. So what happens is all this is digital, runs on a pump, sends hot water. Okay, this is filled with water up at the top. What this does is it sends that hot water or antifreeze into the house, into the furnace, and there's coils that this circulates and goes around these coils, and it heats up the water in the water heater to a level that reduces the amount of energy, whether it be electric or gas or propane, to heat to your desired temperature. So let's say this is set at 100 degrees. Theoretically, it should heat up the water that's in the tank 100 degrees, and if your thermostat's set at 140, then it only has to go up to 140 degrees. Whereas if you didn't have this and you're starting from room temperature, which here is about 58 degrees in the basement at this time, that it would have to come up from 58 degrees to that 140, which means it would use a lot of electricity. Okay? So, with that said, the same thing goes for your furnace. This is a constant circulation, constant heat, so it doesn't have to get as hot using your energy source. The problem with these is it's a daily thing, maybe even twice a day, depending on which one you get. So I could be out here throwing wood in this thing twice a day, once in the morning and once after getting home in the evening. Then you have ashes you have to deal with, so you got to scrape those out, put those somewhere, store them. Good thing about ashes, really fine ashes make good for gardens and everything. And I see a pile of ash underneath this snowbank here. But the other thing is the cost of wood. So is it cheaper for your area to buy wood if you don't have it readily available, like I do here? Or is it cheaper just to use your installed energy source? Now, that's a question that's up to you, but from my understanding here, this turns out to be cheaper. So I'm glad we have it. I can't wait to give it a shot sometime soon, once we're fully moved in. But, all right, on to the next.